day 106. It's about 7 o'clock and we're at the campground at Grand Village. It's Sunday, which is unfortunate because we have boxes at Old Faithful, which is only like 14 miles. We walked into Grand Village already. We have boxes at Old Faithful post office, but it's Sunday, so I'm assuming they're not open, and we can't pick them up today. Also, it's supposed to be 80% chance of thunder showers today, most of the day, and rain and snow for most of the rest of the week at some point. Yay! Oh my God, we got to get up this trail. We have to go as fast as we can. Poor Nightcrawler is suffering from extreme paranoia, and we're both really concerned about the weather. And we still have an incredibly long way to go. We're barely 2/3 through this trail. Oh my goodness. So yeah, stress. Anyway, unfortunately, Old Faithful also doesn't have any campgrounds or any opportunities like that. So I want to walk over there today so we at least feel like we're making some forward progress and not stay here again tonight, because then we'd still have to walk the 14 road miles to get to the post office tomorrow. And that makes getting out of this park a harder prospect for tomorrow. So I'm thinking to get to Old Faithful and then disperse camp at one of the sites, hopefully close to town, whatever passes for town at Old Faithful tonight, without having to do too many bonus miles. Get our boxes first thing in the morning and get the hell out of here, and then hopefully be at Maxon by Tuesday, and that's in Idaho, so we at least feel like, some real progress is being made, and then start looking for options and ways to get up the trail as quickly as possible, alternates, whatever. And if it's already going to start snowing, today is September 8th, 7th, if it's already going to start snowing here at Yellowstone Lake, we're in trouble, especially as we go towards Montana. It's only going to get worse. I'm hoping there will be an Indian summer, but I like to plan for the worst, hope for the best. I have so many gear issues right now. My sleeping bag zipper won't go all the way up. My stove keeps going out just randomly and leaking gas. My rain jacket doesn't work. Oh my God. And 2 of my 4 socks, my 4 Injinjis, have giant holes in them. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I have issues. I have gear issues. What else? Oh my gosh. That might be it. That's all I can think of for right now. But yeah, we gotta run. We have to go. So being stuck waiting for packages because it's not, the right day to hit the post office is super frustrating. Right now, the weather hasn't started raining yet. There's just a little bit of moisture condensation on the inside of the tent, so it's not that bad. But I want to get packed up and get the bag, get the tent in the bag before it starts raining. So I'm not carrying a soaked tent again, because it sounds like it's going to be wet all week. So, my goodness, I don't have a pack cover right now. So that's a pain in the ass. Hopefully somewhere around here, either here or Old Faithful, I can get some garbage bags to at least keep my stuff safe. But anyway, the idea now, pack up, get down, have the all-you-can-eat breakfast, and hopefully find something at the Backcountry Permit office, to disperse camp somewhere near Old Faithful tonight as inexpensively as possible, so that we can get our packages first thing in the morning and get the hell out of Yellowstone. Beautiful park, but yeah, I'd like to have been here maybe a month earlier. There would have been a lot of mosquitoes, but less cold. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how the day shakes out. We're on our way back to the Lakeview house for the all-you-can-eat breakfast. Bacon. Yay! Coffee. That'll make me feel happier. The sky it's definitely completely overcast. But I see over there, it looks like it's trying to not be totally shitty today. So here's hoping. We'll go load up, charge the phone up a little bit more. Hopefully our table with the outlets under it is open again this morning. And then to probably make our way towards Old Faithful Village and hit up the backcountry office over there. Try and find some place to camp nearby so we can collect our packages first thing in the morning and get the hell out of here. But first, we feast. So we got to the door at the Lake House restaurant and it was locked. Right now. Luckily, some other people told us that was the next door over. So, oh my gosh, this is just beautiful out here. This is Yellowstone Lake. It's so quiet and peaceful right now. And look at it. It does not want to rain today. Please don't rain today. We have to walk. We have to walk on the road. Really don't want to get wet. Okay, all you can eat smashed. I had 2 plates. It was awesome. And they had the crispiest bacon. Oh, it was so good. And then we went to the Backcountry Permit office and got our permit for this evening. We got the second closest campsite, primitive campsite to Old Faithful Village, which is great. It's only like 3.5 miles from town. And the Backcountry Ranger showed us a map of the vicinity and it has some of the trails on it. At first it looked like it had Google Maps. So I looked at Google Maps and it was like a 20-mile road walk to Old Faithful. And then it was going to be like a 3-mile walk back south on the trail to get to the campsite, which is dumb. So at first it was seeming like a better idea to just hitch back to the trail where we got out, or you know, where we're supposed to get off the highway and then walk forward. But that includes like a mile walk through a marsh. It's already shitty out here and cold, and it's supposed to rain and or snow virtually every day this week. I really don't care to walk through a marsh. But I did notice, and he let me take pictures of his map and trail map. I noticed a way that looks like we can walk part road towards Old Faithful and then cut off onto a trail so that we don't have to hitch, we don't have to walk through a marsh, and we don't have to backtrack. So I'm going to take a closer look at this picture. We're going to go back towards the gas station because we have to walk by there to get back out to the road anyway, and see if I can figure it out on the map and with service. And even if we did go back to the trail, it was only like 16 or 17 miles to the campsite. So I got to imagine it's going to be a little, at least the same, or at most the same, possibly shorter, to get to our campsite. And hopefully this weather will hold. It rained a little bit this morning, but right now the sun's trying to come out. So it'd be nice to get this walk done as much as possible in the dry, but more importantly, setting up in the dry is ideal. So, and then that way first thing tomorrow we can get up, go have our all-you-can-eat breakfast again at Old Faithful Inn. It's supposed to be even better than this one. Get our boxes and get the hell out, and on our way to Max Inn, which I think is only 37 miles from Old Faithful. So we should be able to get out of the park tomorrow and to Max Inn Tuesday, which would be great. Another state, over 2,000 miles, done and done. Things are starting to look up, even though we're also like really panicking about the weather. Anyway, we can only do what we can do. We're just gonna do it, and as quickly and as expeditiously as possible. All right, go find a place to sit and plot. What? I get to wear sunglasses because it's sunny for now. Yay! Anyway, we are headed towards our backcountry campsite. It's like a little bit longer on the road than I expected, but it's still less than 20 miles. and there's no backtracking or walking through marshes or having to rely on a hitch the wrong way. So we're gonna walk the road towards Old Faithful for about 15 miles until we can cut off at the Spring Creek Trail, which pretty much goes directly, like maybe a quarter mile off the Howard Eaton Trail to our campsite for tonight. On the road, we can walk faster than on trail, hopefully stay drier, and get pitched up, you know, in the dry is the hope. But have all the rain gear close at hand because it's supposed to get down to like 36 degrees tonight. So the drier we can stay, the better. And then tomorrow morning, we'll just get up, go to Old Faithful Village, have our breakfast, get our boxes. I believe they have laundry there, so if we need to use a dryer, we can. And get on out towards the Idaho border, and we'll be taking the Maxon alternate, where we also have boxes. So hopefully I'll arrive there on Tuesday at some point. And at least we feel like we're making progress, which beats the hell out of hanging out here and sitting around, especially when it's sunny and you feel like you could be walking. So, making the best of the post office situation and getting forward, progress done on this long ass bitch of a trail. All good news. All good news. Yeah, it's about 12:30. So far, we'd had pretty good luck on this road with a little bit wider shoulder, except for in the dodgiest of places, of course, inside turns, on blind corners. Now it's starting to rain. We popped into the woods. We were going to put on rain gear, but then it just slowed down to a sprinkle. But now it's raining harder again within a couple minutes. Damn it. So, might need to put on the rain jacket after all. At least it's not really cold out here. There's no wind. But it does look like it's going to rain for a while. So, fuck. Well, the rain was fairly short-lived, but left the roads wet enough to, like, get us splashed with road grit. Bah. But at least it's not raining now, and it's still overcast. Yay! We are getting close to the Eastern Divide picnic area. You see the sign right up there. So we're gonna pop in, empty out the shoes. I'm imagining they probably have a privy, something with an eave or cover. We can sit under for a minute, where it's dry, have a little snack, because you know, it's a picnic area, all that good stuff. And come back out and go for another round of this. Good times. Good times. Yeesh. I've got an extensive picnic area, but really no cover except for under the tables. Even the privy, basically there's only cover in the privy, but I can smell it from here, so I'm not imagining anything great's gonna be happening inside. It smells horrible. Oh, it's pretty dry in here though, so that's nice. Woo! Yeah, she be smelly. That's alright, we'll find some place to at least sit down, take a breather from the road, have a snack, empty the shoes. Woohoo! Now not only do we have a dodgy roadblock, shitty shoulders on all the worst places, rain, but we also have falling rocks. All right! We're living on the edge, baby. Oh my goodness. At least it's not pouring right now. Thank you, weather. Give us a little break. Do us a solid. Kind of a nice view of the next basin. There's a lake over there, it looks like. I'm not sure what lake it is, but we're up on a, oh, it looks like there's an overlook here coming up. You probably tell us what lake this is, and we will investigate. So it's Shoshone Lake. That's funny that they have the overlook here because there's a bunch of pine trees in the way of you and the view. The view is actually better up the road on the shoulder, going around the corner. But you know, they try. Lots of sullen and or angsty and or in a rush tourists taking pictures of Shoshone Lake. That last chick looked entirely unenthused. She's like, yeah, whatever. Can't even see the lake. Should probably forget to take the camera lens off, or the lens cover off. All right, we made it to DeLacy Creek picnic area. Our next stop. Yeah. So there's, looks like the same bathroom situation here. What in the heck is on the roof? Oh, it looks like they tried to go decorative with it, and it just looks like someone piled sand on top of it. Woof. Oh, once again, no cover except for under the picnic tables. Damn it. At least this pooper doesn't smell so much like poop. That's nice. Anyway, find a place to sit down for a second, empty the shoes again, have a little snack. Ooh, there's a Gray Jay. Woohoo! That wasn't a bad stop at DeLacy Creek picnic area. It's nice and quiet in here anyway. We chatted with a dude named Kevin from Colorado for a little bit. I checked out the bathroom. It wasn't bad at all, actually. And they had hand sanitizer in there. It's so nice when you don't have to use up your own. It's starting to sprinkle again, but I checked the map. We're back on the road here again, but when I checked the map, I realized that we can actually exit this road sooner than I thought, and our campsite is closer than I thought. All good news. So we'll be getting off this road at the Divide trailhead, and we can cut off some of this road walk. And I misinterpreted the mileage markers for the trails. So our campsite is only 7 or less miles away, and it's just after 3. So that's great. And the weather's pretty much been holding. So yay! All good news. Turning out all right. We just have to make it off this road alive. Well, we are back at the Continental Divide yet again, but this time there's a lily pond and signage. What? Oh, check it out. Very cool. I guess we're looking at east drainage of Isa Lake. Yellow. Huh. Interesting. Very cool. Every time we've encountered a Continental Divide sign, there are always people that drive up, get out, get their picture taken next to it. It's hilarious. They look all proud. Like, I drove all the way up here. Man, do you have any idea how many of those signs I've seen? So this lake, I guess, this drainage of Isa Lake or Isa Lake goes backwards. Apparently the east drainage goes to the Pacific, and the west drainage curves around and drains into the Gulf of Mexico, which is bananas. Not sure exactly how that works, but there you have it. Anyway, once more at the Continental Divide, which means we must be at or around Craig Pass. Yay! 8262 this time. We're going down the backside of Craig Pass. Man, there's like a ton of rock cliffs here. Like rock slide central. It's funny, where we did see the falling rock sign, I didn't see any rocks that could fall. But there's rocks all over the place here that could fall. And there are no signs. And clearly they're taking some of the trees with them. Oh my God, yay! We get to get off the goddamn road, finally. Holy crap, that is a very busy road. This is a very busy park. Anyway, we are here. Woohoo! And we are headed there. That's where we're sleeping tonight. And this is like 3.5 miles to here. There's Spring Creek Campground or picnic area right around there. And then we get to scoot around the Lone Star Geyser. What? And apparently there's springs over there, but the guy said that he didn't think they were very warm right now. Damn it! After all this, I would love to soak my feet. But, nope. We'll take what we can get anyway. And mainly, I'm just stoked to get the hell off this road. And it also looks like it's mainly downhill, which I appreciate. Yay, thanks guys. We started walking the trailhead out of the Divide trailhead. Oh my gosh, it was going up steep. I was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to go down. This trail is supposed to like T with a junction to the hard right towards Spring Creek, which is our trail. Man, we climbed up a bunch, but now it's just going steeply back down. Lame. What the heck? But at least we're on the right track. And according to the Park Service map, it's like 3.5 miles to the Lone Star Trail Junction. But according to the sign we just saw at that trailhead, it's 4.2. So, what the hell? Get your shit together, NPS. This is so much better. Yay, back in the woods. Oh my goodness. Well, that certainly was by no means the worst road walk we've had over this entire trip. And I'm sure there are going to be plenty more to come if we're going to get our asses to Glacier in Canada on time before just getting hammered by weather. It was so busy and frequently no shoulder. Stressful, but not horrible. And I think a large part of that is because the speed limit in the park is generally 45 miles per hour or less. So cars aren't going very fast. And there's a ton of them, and there's tons of slow vehicles too, like fifth wheels and full-size RVs galore. So they can't go up the hills too fast. Slows everybody else down too. But the road's right over there, you know, like just through some woods. But this is immensely better. We'll tap the road again up here soon when we get to the Spring Creek picnic area where we can offload trash one last time, have a seat at the table like real life humans. Although we haven't sat at a table at either of the picnic areas we went to yet because they were all wet from the rain. Oh, maybe this one will have a dry bench. Never know, never know. Oh wait, that's a lie. The first one I think we did sit at a bench. Half the bench was dry. So that's all we need. Our asses aren't that wide. Good to go. Apparently this is a popular trail, for cross-country skiers. Because all the tags, or all the trail markers are up high in the trees. I don't know what any of them mean. There's like orange ones, sometimes there's two, sometimes there's white ones. But this one actually says, caution skier, caution, trail may be bare at bottom. Well, that would be an unpleasant surprise, wouldn't it? Maybe this is where it bottoms out at the Spring Creek picnic area. I don't know, but the trail markers are bright orange, easy to see in the snow. So I'm not sure what the white ones are for, because definitely those are going to be harder to see. But yeah, and they're really high up the tree. Oop, where is the trail? Oh, I see. See, there's a white one. What the heck? Oh. Oh. All right. Moist. We got moisture. Son of a bitch. Ooh, also nails. Really big nails. This boardwalk needs some love. It's been a minute. Wow. It's completely destroyed in some places. Yay! The Spring Creek Trail leads us right to the Spring Creek picnic area. Woo! And thanks to the weather gods, we are still remaining mainly dry, mostly dry. Awesome. So we pick up some water at that last little creek I think I forgot to video or take a picture of. Oopsies. And but we're gonna filter here, get rid of the last bits of trash, and then continue on the trail towards the Lone Star Geyser Trail and our campsite. And it even looks like the benches here might be dry. Maybe. Oh, hell yeah. Woot! With a crazy upside down stump. It's yard art. We had a nice little sit at the Spring Creek picnic area. The picnic areas are closed from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., which is too bad because it was really nice in there. That wouldn't have been a bad place to camp at all. But we're back on the Spring Creek Trail and ski trail, apparently. But it's a good thing because we weren't sure where the trail led out of the picnic area. But luckily for us, there's still the skiing signs everywhere. Ugh. Man, my hip is like irritated from all the road walking. That ground's hard. I try to stay off on the gravel as much as possible, but it's all overgrown. Kind of like this little chute, which is too narrow for my duck walk. Damn it. But at least it's not full channels like there was in the last section. Anyway, we should be, it's like 5:15. And we should be 4 miles or less, I'm guessing, from our campsite. I don't know if there's a picnic table there. It was nice to sit at a table. We topped off on water. I haven't really been drinking that much today, but it's been cold and wet. And the walk hasn't been that stressful or exertion. Or, using a lot of exertion. So that's nice. Anyway, definitely prefer being off the road. This trail, no more ups and downs, I don't think, than the road overall. And we're going down, which is good. Every little bit helps. It's cold out here. So cold. Well, I would have loved to show you how nice the Spring Creek Trail was, but it started fucking pouring on us. So that didn't happen, and I'm soaked, which is not cool because that means that I'll definitely have frozen shoes in the morning. I'd like to throw them in that. That's the Lone Star Geyser. You're supposed to keep off the thermal area, but I'd like to go sit in it right now. It looks so warm and toasty. Now at least, oh wow. Damn. What? So cool. It's nice, a lot warmer here. Yeah, I want to go sit in it. I'd like to just sit right on that while it takes off. Okay, well, I'm glad at least the rain stopped long enough for us to watch the geyser blow, although apparently it's not warm. This nightcrawler went and stood in the runoff, and it was still cold. Damn. Oh well. But we got that. Now we just got to find our way to the Howard Eaton Trail and make a left, and our campsite should be shortly thereafter. Thank goodness it stopped raining, although it's too late for our stuff to dry out. That blows. Should probably make sure we're on the right trail. Well, we're almost to our campsite, and we're in a thermal area. Little burbling holes coming from the ground. Let's just set our tent up on top of this. It does stink. Well, this campsite turned out to be a little bit further back down southbound on the CDT than we expected. But no, there's no one here. There's supposed to be a food pole and a pit toilet. Maybe they're further down, but fuck all that. Here's the tent site right here. With a nice view of a steaming geyser I'd like to go get up on. Oh my God. That was a chore. I'll take a look around and pitch up this tent while it's not raining. Holy shit, it's so cold. It's 7:45. Luckily the rain stopped in time for us to pitch up the tent. I'm wearing almost all my clothes. Half of them are wet, so I just put them back on with like other warm, dry stuff, and I'm in my sleeping bag because I figure my body heat will dry the stuff that's wet. The only thing that I don't have on that I was wearing before is my rain jacket, and I just put that under my feet. Oh my gosh. So yeah, now it's time to play with food. Woohoo! He's making tea because he's very, very fancy. I would have tea, but I packed out a beer, and so I'm definitely drinking that because I ain't carrying that shit back into town tomorrow. That's just dumb. So I'm drinking a beer, and I got a poor boy sub to eat. Damn, this is as big as my, it's like as big as my head. Well, it's half my head. So I'm gonna eat a sandwich that's half the size of my head, some peanut M&Ms, drink a beer, knock out. Tomorrow we're gonna get up, and run into town, get our boxes, have breakfast. Apparently the Old Faithful Inn has just some amazing showers and even bathtubs. You can go in and take a bath. So that might be nice because, you know, I'd like to be electively wet, not like wet not by choice. And I would like the water to be hot. So that could be a thing. And then we're probably going to have to do laundry because everything's wet and dirty. And it's probably going to get wet and dirty again tomorrow because it's supposed to rain and snow all fucking week. So lucky us. Yay, hiking.
Yay, hiking.
But hey, we should be in Idaho.
Who's ever said that like excited? We should be in Idaho.
Like, oh my God. It was like when I was excited to get to New Jersey after Pennsylvania. Like, oh my God, I've never been so happy to see New Jersey in my entire life. I've never been so happy to see Idaho in my whole life. But whenever I think of Idaho, I think of something that this dude I knew named Rick said about Idaho. He was at Idaho once, but she ran away. So yeah, we're gonna run on our way to Idaho tomorrow.